everyone. Just thought I'd flick the camera on very quickly. 9 o'clock in the morning, Jesse was at his door being rather persistent in wanting to come out today. Meaning if Jesse wants to come out, it's generally, of course, come outside time and allow him to go to the bathroom, you could say. Now, it can take Jesse quite a while to think about it. Lily, on the other hand, she generally comes outside, has a crawl around for a few minutes, and then she will actually, go to the bathroom. Whereas Jesse is more about taking his sweet time. And I can be sitting out here for a good 20 odd minutes before Jesse will decide to go to the bathroom, even though I know that he desperately wants to go, because that is what he was telling me when I saw him at his door. So, don't expect, just because you've brought them out and put them on the grass, that it's going to be a quick process of going to the bathroom, because it isn't. You may have to wait for 20 odd minutes, and it's 2. They're making sure they're safe, that it's safe to stop and actually go to the toilet, that they're not vulnerable, that there's nothing around them that can do them any harm. And even though Jesse is a really, really big boy, doesn't matter. He's a snake and he can still feel quite vulnerable. Now, Jesse is very, very used to the yard and the things in the yard, so it's not like he doesn't know where he is or what the surroundings are. It's more about what is flying above him and could be a possible threat to him. So it can just take Jesse that little while to just relax. And I'm trying not to sit on any prickles, because it's also really that time of the year where the prickles are growing, and only in certain areas. As you can see, there are those ones there that have yet to, I guess the word is, ripen themselves. I am sitting on some, and it's ouch, and they stick right in, like, I'm pretty sure it don't bother the snakes. They're pretty thick-skinned, actually, the snakes. The one thing that bothers me is the ants out here that bite, that I know could, around the mouth and nose area of a snake, could potentially give them a nip, and so I keep my eye open for that. But don't expect, they're on the grass, I'll give them a few minutes, and if they don't go to the toilet, then they don't go to the toilet, so they don't need to. Just give them time to chill a bit and relax a little bit, and then they'll go to the bathroom. Lily kind of has a way of setting herself up and, getting her head up under something. It's almost like, well, if my head's hiding and the rest of me is hanging out, it's all good, pretty much. And I kind of laugh and I think to myself, well, if you think that because your head's under a bush that a bird or whatever isn't going to see the rest of you, you're wrong, Lily. But anyway, it is what she does, and there's minor birds, which ultimately would most definitely not hurt Jesse in any way, although could fly down and peck him in the eyeball, I guess. But Mum isn't going to actually let that happen, dude, okay? So, we're all good. Honestly, we're all good. So yeah, just thought I would bring you outside with me for a minute or two while Jesse takes his sweet time as he does, and you can have a good look at him all stretched out. It's a bit crowded, of course, in the room now. I'm trying to get him out with Jasper in there for the moment. Of course, that isn't going to be a permanent thing, but I will be moving him out of my way, but only when he's got a friend. At the moment, being all by himself, I want him to know I'm right there, and he knows me, and I've been his comfort and cuddler. So I play with him and I tire him out until he goes and hops in a little hide and falls asleep. I found really it's not much difference in terms of my snakes. Funny enough, he is learning to use a litter box in his cage. I wish I could have a litter box for my snakes, of course. Okay, that tail is doing its thing and rubbing into the ground, and he's got his head up, making sure nothing is actually coming his way. Keep concentrating. Don't stop concentrating. See the muscles starting to move. But maybe we won't look at that end of Jesse. We will look up this end of Jesse. And of course, once he's finished, that sun is extremely hot today. It's been chilly, but a bit cooler the past couple of days. Is that it? That cannot be it at all. There has got to be more. Are you just changing spots to do the next bit? Huh? Maybe he doesn't actually need to do the next bit today, but maybe in another day or so he may. So you brought me outside to wee, Jesse? Is that it? And true, they don't do that in their enclosure either. They don't like to. So anyway, that's it. Just Jesse outside, now making his way to shade. I can already feel my skin burning through my pants. So, yeah. Where are you going? Where are you going, Jess? Can't go through there because you will not fit yourself all the way through there at all. I know it's hot, bud. Right, guys. I'll say goodbye. You all take care. Chat with you again soon. And, and don't hook your head around. Oh, they're good at just hooking. Just hooking. And, they'll say, ciao.